this is the most exciting news I want to share with you now. I have been waiting for this moment for a very, very, very long time. I want to share with you the release of my first official piece from my album. It's going to be called Luth Nova. And this is just the first song of the album right now. I'm making this video basically to let you know about the release that's coming up very, very shortly. And I'm making this video to let you know about it. Very, very, very excited, by the way, as you can tell. This is going to be, this has taken so long. I just wanted to tell you the reason also why it has taken so long. Is it's not that like it's so hard to compose something. It's just so hard to compose something that is sounds original enough and sounds me, right? A personal thing. So it has taken so many years to be able to finally say, this is it. Like, it's taken trial and error. I wanted, as a first album, as a first step in this direction, I wanted to make sure that it's worth it. I want to make sure that it has the right impact. And I wanted to make sure that when you listen to it, you're like, you know, you'd be surprised in a good way, like not like, yes, I was expecting it, you know, because everybody knows me here on YouTube, basically the guy who plays covers of Vicente on Paco, and it kind of pains me that sometimes I see comments like, hey, you should compose or you should do that. And I've been doing this for so long. I've been trying over and over, composing. I have so many songs. And I just finally, I want to have this as also like a statement. I want to show my sound, my direction of composing, what kind of thing I do. I think I was able to finally hit the mark, finally hit the point where I'm like, that's it. And I chose the title Luth Nova. Basically, the name Luth is my name, Luciano, and it means Luth in Spanish. Basically, it means light. And Luth Nova, the title came from, is basically, it's pretty simple, but Luth Nova being like both metaphorically and quite literally, like I have been in the dark. My music has been in the dark always for a very long time. And this is going to be the first step into the light. So Luth Nova is representing finally like this first step into showing you guys, putting out into the light who I am, right? As a composer, what I am going for, which direction I'm going for, what sound I'm going for. And so, like I said, it's metaphorically, both metaphorically and literally, like I've been in the dark for that. And why Nueva? It's because also this is more related to the flamenco guitar scene as well. And this shines a small new light on a new player coming out like this. Hopefully I'll be welcome, and I'll be able to kind of defend myself in that. It's going to be tough, but I hope that there's a spot for me there, basically. I'm extremely excited. This piece took me so long. I started this piece around August or September of last year, of starting to come up with ideas here and there. I think it was August or so. And like I said, I had many pieces already like in my mind, like about the album, but I thought I wanted to have a bulerías. I wanted to compose a bulerías. The idea is I wanted something that is not in the traditional key, something that sounds a little bit more original. Something that's not been done as often before. So I was looking for that original sound and original music at the same time, the composition itself. So I spent hours and hours and hours. Like, well, I'd go outside and just walk for like 2 hours. I'd listen to Tomatito, I'd listen to Paco de Lucia or Antonio Rey or Chicuelo or Vicente Amigo or all the composers I'd like put, and then I'll keep walking and I'll listen over and over, and I'll try to find what can I do, something that is inspired by all this, but also that sounds me. That's me. I'm not taking ideas or inspiration just to sound like them, but I wanted to have the inspiration from them and then make it mine, make the song mine. One day, I was just trying over again. It's a trial and error. So I kept on trying. And then one day, I just kept on trying, and I got so tired. I had like the coffee, like I had drank like 3 cups of coffee, and I just, trying all over again. And then I just gave up, and like I surrendered. This is too much. As I surrendered like that, I said like I'm not going to try that much anymore. I'm just so tired. I started playing with one string like this, just like in a surrendered way, right? And I just tried with one thumb like this. A melody just came up. All of a sudden, I'm doing with the thumb like this, and this melody just popped up out of nowhere. And this is just like catching a ferry or something. Like I'm like, oh, okay, what happened here? Let me just try again. And then I tried it, and then I kept on seeing how like there's something there, but I couldn't quite catch it. I know there is something, so I kept on trying over and over, and then I tried to develop it, and I got it. And immediately I was recording it on the phone, and I thought I will send it to the producer immediately. By the way, it's a secret right now, but you'll be surprised about the producer. It's incredible person, incredible composer. I sent it to him. I'm like, this is the melody I want. I think this is the one for the main theme, and I want a singer right now for this. Let's try to make a melody. Let's try to make the lyrics, find the singer and everything. And then the producer sent me back. He's like, you know what? I think you just got something original enough, exactly the way you played it on guitar. No singer needed. I think he told me, like, if you want a singer, we can do that, but this is going to again sound like the others. So in my opinion, I think you should just keep it the way it is and just use it the way it is. If you want, this is perfect for a main theme. It's flamenco, it's simple, all that kind of thing. So I'm like, all right, time to build around this. So I started from that melody that I did. I started to build the chords around it. I started to build the falsettos around everything. And then 7 months later or so, right? It's not like it took all 8 months of trying, and like obviously it's not like that. I had a few setbacks where I even had to stop for a long time of doing it. I had other projects going on, and also I'm doing the production with the producer. We are working everything, remotely, so it took longer than expected, and for so many different reasons. But basically, that was the thing that we wanted to build around. That was the main melody. That was the main theme that we wanted to build around. This song means a lot to me. This is going to be the first official release of mine. This is a statement of mine saying to you guys and to the world, this is the first step of who I am. This is the person I am. I don't want to say like forget all the covers I did and anything like that. That still means something. This is how I express. This is how I show my feelings and everything through the guitar, through the instrument, through the technique, all that kind of thing. But this means a lot to me. This particular piece, as a first step in my professional career like this, as a solo flamenco guitarist, I wanted to make sure that you guys get what you deserve as well. I wanted something that is good enough to be on that spot, to be my first ever release. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys, that expect the release in the next coming days, perhaps in the next week, even very, very shortly. It's going to be released on all music platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and even YouTube. I'm going to put the video here for you guys to listen. Nowadays, I'm going to put the full song on YouTube. You can just listen to it as many times as you want, anytime you want. And nowadays, we artists, like, we don't necessarily make the most of the money from the album, from the release of the songs itself. We just tend to get that from like being invited to play, doing some master classes here and there, and we do that kind of thing. So I do appreciate you guys if you'd like to support my work. If you like the song, if you like that kind of approach, if you want to hear more, this is the direction I'm going with. And if you want to hear more and you want to support my work, that would be great if you buy it through Apple Music as well. Or if you leave like a small donation, I'd be more than grateful for that as well, of course. And I wanted to make sure when I say this that I don't want you to be forced to have to do this, but I wanted the song itself to justify why you'd want to do it, right? I wanted the song itself to justify the reason why you'd want to listen to it over and over again, why you'd want to support that kind of work. Because it's not just, I don't want you to just be supporting me, but I want you to be supporting the solo flamenco guitar scene moving forward like this, making sure it's heading in the right direction. As for the future, I'm planning, it's a little bit too much for me to just have to put everything all at once. Like I said before, I could have released so many albums, but I'm not bragging. Let's say 2 albums could have been already released. 1 or 2 albums minimum I could have released already before. But I wanted to make sure it's the right time, because the first album means a lot to every single player especially in the solo flamenco guitar scene. It means a lot. You're showing the world, that's my sound, that's who I am, that's my kind of personality on flamenco, that's my touch on it. So I want to make sure it's worth it. Everybody always tells me, like, have you not finished it yet? Have you not done this yet? And then I get questions like, hey, where's the progress? You know, how's the CD going? And I'm like, yeah, I finished the first song. It's about to be released. And they say like, only one? And like, yeah, only one. Like, come on. Like, I want something to be worth it, right? I was waiting all this time to make sure that it's all in the right time and everything is in the right place. I'll try to be as efficient as possible with my time and everything like that, so that you can hear more of my music directly. But I just wanted to let you know, like, for the future, what to expect is that kind of thing. I'll let you know what's going on, the progress, and I'll just put out the song right after, shortly after, until I have the full thing where you can have the full album. But right now, the first official step in my career is going to be now. So I really appreciate. I never usually ask for like liking, commenting, subscribing, that kind of thing. I usually hold back. For like, you don't have to do that. It's fine. If you want to, you can. If you don't want to, it's fine. This is the only time that matters to me, and it's not necessarily this video itself, but it's about when the song is released, because I'm going to put it with the comments enabled. Everything is, you know, public. Everything is the way it should be, I think. So in that video of the release, I would really appreciate if you hopefully you'd like it. I like I said, I want the song to justify this by itself. You put a like, you comment, even you should just say like, I listened to it, you know, anything, but just like commenting, liking it, you know, sharing it with your friends, talking about it or whatever, sharing it with the people you think they might like it. And obviously, like I mentioned before, if you'd like to support the work, you can leave a small donation if you want. If you don't, it's perfectly fine. It's going to be available on Apple Music anyway. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, all the platforms like that. But this matters to me. This is the most important upload of my life. It's going to be, so far, the first official song. So this is the only time I'm asking you guys to show a little bit more of your support. Not only to me, but the flamenco solo guitar scene. Like, we want more of that. And if you do appreciate, and if you do support this work, this is what I'm going to ask from you only this time. And maybe in the next one as well, let's see. But anyway, I wanted to just let you know about this first. I hope that you enjoy listening to it as much as I did enjoy playing it and composing and recording the whole process. And please expect more coming up in the future. And this is the first, basically the first glimpse of my sound. This is who I am. This is my first step, and this is what to expect from me going forward. I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon.